update on their efforts to fight this virus nationwide. We'll be watching that press conference, and we'll bring you any big takeaways as soon as they happen. North Carolina now has 2 confirmed cases of coronavirus.
And state health officials are retracing that person's travel and where they went, trying to find out who they were in contact with, as everybody's trying to keep this contained. We're going to get you caught up. This new case in Chatham County near Raleigh, the person did travel to Italy recently and had 2 days with flu-like symptoms and then flew back to the U.S. from Italy. The CDC is now identifying people on that flight as well. The patient is now at home in isolation, so they're doing right now okay. But again, having those flu-like symptoms. We know a lot of people have questions, especially with new cases popping up all over the globe.
And that's why Channel 9's Susanna Black spoke with ABC News Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Jen Ashton today, and she's breaking down a few things to keep in mind.
Dr. Ashton says things with the coronavirus are happening fast. That means there are still a lot of unknowns and a lot of us with questions and even fear. So I asked, just how scared should we be? Well, I think that's really the question top of mind for everyone today, especially here in North Carolina. Today, another person tested positive for coronavirus, making it the state's 2nd case. I think that the way to think about it is that something can be low risk to you as an individual, which, as we've heard, to the average American it is, but still high risk to a population. And whether that's the elderly or those with pre-existing medical conditions or certain cities in the U.S. or even the world, those 2 things are not contradictory to each other. So I think that's where things get confusing. But she says perhaps the biggest misconception she's seeing spread across the internet is that the coronavirus and the flu are one and the same, or in some way comparable. It's not a competition. They both can be mild, they both can be serious, or in some cases even fatal. And this is another respiratory pathogen. The difference with this one is that we don't have a track record on it because it's new. So that means researchers still don't know a lot about the virus. Dr. Ashton acknowledges that, but she says major strides are being made toward a vaccine. Dr. Ashton says the U.S. is about to enter into the first phase of clinical trials, but the timeline for the coronavirus vaccine being introduced to the public is still about 12 to 18 months away. Back to you.
So we have a while to wait. Thank you, Susanna. As the virus spreads globally, some of Charlotte's biggest companies are making changes. As a precaution, Mooresville-based home improvement company Lowe's has suspended employee travel to and from Asia. Wells Fargo, a major employer in Charlotte, is also restricting all non-essential travel in the U.S. and internationally. If you are planning to travel and now maybe you're having second thoughts, you might be wondering if you can get your money back, Action 9 is going over some options, and that's coming up at 6.
This man's parents are making a desperate plea to find his killer. Someone shot and killed Rodarius Meters inside of his house in West Charlotte on Wednesday. Our Aaron Edwards is live now tonight, and Aaron Meters' father has dedicated his life to trying to stop crime like this.